Good morning, everyone. Today is day 24 of 40. I have officially made it over the hump of halfway, which is really exciting. The longest fast I have done is 25 days, so I am really close to going over that. So I wanted to hop on and give you an update about how I'm doing. It's been a couple of days. I've been doing really, really good. I have to admit that I feel like my life is going back to how it was before I was diagnosed with cancer. Um, and I feel like I don't even have cancer anymore. I feel so good. I feel so positive. I feel so healthy. And so I'm really excited to just keep continuing this fast and see all the changes that happen by day 40. So some things that have been happening. First, I want to talk about bowel movements. So for me, when I'm doing a long fast, I still have bowel movements periodically. They're not normal. They're more like diarrhea. But I do still have them. So on this fasting journey, I had a bowel movement at day 6, at day 16, and then again at day 22. So just a couple days ago, I had some liquid diarrhea, and it's just crazy to me because 22 days is a really long time to not basically have anything in your system, but yet the body is still detoxing waste that's been like corroded and compact inside of you, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I'm getting some really deep healing that way and getting those toxins out. Let's see. So yesterday, I noticed that I developed a rash on my leg. Today it's not there anymore, but that is a sign of something detoxing out of my body. Yesterday I also had the urge to go number 2. So I went to the bathroom, and the only thing that came out was about a 2-inch long parasite. So there are still parasites in my gut, and my gut is still doing cleanup, and it's already been, 24 days, and I'm still detoxing, and I'm still healing. It's a long process, I feel like a lot of people think that with fasting you can just, do a short 7-day fast and all of a sudden your health is great and back to normal. It's not like that. Like you need to fast a lot, and the body is capable of fasting a lot, and you have to think that you have neglected and abused your body for years and years and years. You can't expect the healing to happen overnight either. So anyways, that happened yesterday. Also, I had some tummy grumbling and some clenching. What I mean by clenching is just like my gut hurt, like physically just kind of like hurt. It wasn't super bad, it wasn't severe, but like if I wasn't fasting and that would happen, I would eat and then that feeling would go away. So it's just, again, part of the process because I'm not eating and my body is somewhat fighting it and wanting to eat because, well, it's just how it is. It's mind over matter. I between my 2 front teeth, I had really bad tartar buildup. And I went to the dentist and they said that they'd have to do like debridement to remove that tartar. And so I opted not to do that. And on this fast, I noticed today, this morning, when I brushed my teeth, that tartar is almost completely gone. And so fasting does remove tartar. And I have had that happen before in the past with fasting. So that's one nice thing. I also have receding gum lines, especially up on this top tooth. It doesn't hurt anymore, um, but it is still receded, and am hoping that through fasting, I can also heal that issue as well. So we'll see how that goes. But an improvement in removing the tartar is huge. It means, my mouth health is definitely improving. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the update. I'm feeling really, really good. I'm feeling healthy. I'm not having, well, actually, I take that back. Well, overall, I'm feeling good. But last night, I will say that I did have some nausea. And so I just drank some water and I went to bed and I woke up and then I was fine. But I am going to attribute the nausea to parasites, and parasites are very, very strong and they want to survive, and they are going to do everything and anything in their power to make you eat because they need food and they want food. And so if they're going to make me feel nauseous, guess what? Usually when you feel nauseous, you want to eat, and then that feeling goes away. And I'm not doing that because I am in deep healing and I need to make it to this 40 days. I suppose an update on my brain. So originally back in, oh gosh, I want to say it was May or June of last year is when I did that 25-day fast, and I shrank my largest brain tumor in half, which was a huge win for me. But unfortunately, I didn't keep the diligence of fasting. Like I didn't keep fasting to completely remedy the situation and get rid of the tumor. And so I attribute that to my mom passing. My mom passed away in August, and it was really hard, and it was really, really devastating to me. And I just I took a break from my health stuff because I couldn't handle it. And so it set me back, and so I just recently had a brain scan, and it showed a 2 millimeter increase in my brain tumor. And they wanted to opt for doing radiation right away, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And so the doctor told me that he was going to schedule me for something called a perfusion test, and it's basically where they do some extra shaking of my brain, and they will be able to see if there is blood flow to the tumor. Basically, if there's blood flow to the tumor, then the tumor is most likely growing and active, and in their eyes, I would need radiation treatment. If there is not blood flow to the tumor, then the tumor is just shifting and changing, and part of like the radiation necrosis from the last time that I had treatment. And so I have been waiting for 2 weeks for them to call me to set up that appointment. And I'm not complaining about it because I've been fasting this entire time. And my thought was that hopefully by the time I have this perfusion test, that they will see shrinkage. Like that is best case scenario. That would make me very happy. And then that would prove that this fasting regimen that I'm on is again working like it did last time. And so they finally did call me, and that brain perfusion test is scheduled for the 16th. And so on the 16th, I don't know what day fasting I'll be on. I think it'll be 30 days at least or more. And so I suspect, and I am hopeful, that by then I will have shrinkage of that brain tumor, and it will show up on that test, and my doctor will be amazed. I will definitely keep you guys posted on that, of what happens with that test, and my decision going forward. It's going to be a hard decision because if the tumor has grown, or if they think that there is blood flow to the tumor, then I have a hard decision to make on if I'm going to do the brain radiation, or if I'm going to just say screw it and just keep fasting. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'd like to say that I'm going to say no to the radiation and just do the fasting, but until I'm faced with that decision, I don't know what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to pray about it. Hopefully I get good results. And yeah, I don't know. All I know is I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. I don't feel like I have cancer. I feel better than I felt before I even was diagnosed with cancer. And I'm just so excited. I've been weighing myself periodically. I don't own a scale, so I have to go to my dad's house to weigh myself. I weighed myself a few days ago, and I had lost about 12 pounds total. I don't feel like I have lost anymore. I feel like I'm kind of like plateauing, and I'm not sure why, but I'm not really worried about it because losing weight isn't a priority. The priority is healing my cancer. So, yep, that's the update for now. I will give you guys another update in another few days, I guess. Okay, thanks. Bye.